Hello, everyone. Welcome to weekly forecast reading. This is for the week of 5th December 2022. Let's see what do we have. So I'm going to pick four cards when I stop shuffling, and those four cards would be your identifiers for the four piles. So this is pile one, reaching your destination. I think this was meant to be with pile one, rainbow blessings. So I'm keeping this together. So these two together is pile one, rainbow blessings and reaching your destination. Then desert passage, pile two. Pile three, distant thunder. Again, two cards want to come together. Overcoming obstacles and joy and delight for pile four. So you have two cards here for pile four as well. I'm giving you a couple of seconds to decide your pile, and then we'll move on to pile one. But if you take more time, that is fine. Pause the video here and you can choose your pile. I usually roll a die uh, that we use to play Ludo or something, and I usually see the number which it's guiding me to. Because there are four piles, and I get a five, then I take it as pile one. One, two, three, four, again one. And if I get six, I take pile two. I usually do it that way, but you can choose your own way to choose your pile. So let's start with pile one. So, pile one, you have rainbow blessings and reaching your destination. It's talking volumes right now that you, first of all, you have a lot of blessings that is quite visible from the rainbow blessings right now, and you know the path where you have to go to fulfill emotionally, especially emotionally. I see that the rainbow is throwing light on a certain direction, that you should walk on that direction, on that path, and you would get emotional fulfilling in your life, which would lead to your actual destination, that uh, the purpose for which you are striving for right now, or you have incarnated in this life. It could be very different purposes for each one of you. So what they're telling me is, don't get into the purpose yet. We might see it in the other cards, but definitely this week something's going to transform, which is making you more closer to your destination. So, with that energy in my mind, I'm shuffling all the cards in front of me, asking the universe to show the right path for you. Recently, I posted Mind, Body, Soul reading. I hope you have watched that video. If you haven't, please watch that video. It's quite useful. That's what I felt. So if you haven't watched, please watch that. If you have watched, leave a comment below that you have already watched that video. So let's get started with this reading. So the very first card that you have, or the cards you have, these are relatively new set of cards that I have, so they're a bit sticky, but yet if they are, some cards don't stick at all in the same set of cards. So I feel that if there are two cards coming out, there is a meaning to it. So I take both the cards. So you have Black Moon Lilith Mystery and first house the body. What I'm seeing here is that in connection with uh, these two cards that you have initially picked, the rainbow blessings and reaching your destination. First of all, the rainbow reminds me about the LGBTQ community, and if any one of you is from that community, you would learn something more about your body. First of all, that is one aspect that is coming out very loudly. But if you don't belong to that community, then what I'm seeing here is that something about your physical aspect, something about your physical body, you would realize, which would open some kind of mystery for you. But mm, more than that, it is little more. What I'm seeing here is that the mystery is more around a certain kind of tool that you possess in your hand, a certain kind of resource that you possess in your hand, and some of you who have very strong placements in Virgo, especially uh, early, like 3 degrees Virgo to 13 degrees or 14 degrees Virgo in sidereal zodiac, may have a lot to do with your own hands. Maybe you are a nurse who is very famous for giving injections without any pain, something with your hand, or you are a tarot card reader, you are picking up cards. So something like that. It might be very useful in that way, and you would understand that why you are able to do something with your hands so clearly. Then we have rebellion, Mars in Aquarius, and then we have Mars in Virgo. What I'm seeing here is that it is very clear that something is opening up in your throat chakra, and you would be having a lot of courage to actually uh, pinpoint something very clearly to someone, and you would be able to speak it out. Maybe you were very clear in your mind what's wrong with a lot of people around you, but you never were able to speak it out very clearly. But now, for some reason, you are able to speak it very clearly, and people are surprised. How come you are hitting the nail where it is required? Some people may really get feel offended. Some people may feel really terrible that you are merciless in your way of speaking right now, and some people would appreciate it. But let's see where the indication goes in the following cards. You have spring, awakening, projects, and renewal. So I see that the way you would speak out your mind, and you would create a certain kind of awareness in a lot of people. They will come up with a lot of offers, lot of encouragement for you to work on a certain aspect of your life, and they would give you opportunities, and they would also give you a offer which is more uh, kind towards you or favoring towards you. And it's not that they are giving you a big favor. It was overdue. They were supposed to give you anyhow, and they should have given you long back. They're, they're giving you that opportunity now, which will open up some kind of an opportunity for you, but it will require a lot of hard work for you to integrate with the larger community. You cannot stay in silos, you cannot stay away from people, you cannot be in your own shell anymore. You have to work hard to communicate with larger community and do bigger things than you usually do from your comfort space. You have to come out of your comfort space and work hard to prove a certain point to a lot of people in the coming weeks. But all this will happen during this week where you would be able to manage bigger things for your life. And then we have Eight of Pentacles, the World card, and Two of Cups and Nine of Pentacles. So what I'm seeing is that there is end of a struggle right now. The World card following Eight of Pentacles is showing that you have been working very hard, you have been struggling very much for a very long time, but that is going to end for you right now, opening up new relationships. As we saw that you would get some kind of opportunities right now, which will open up. You have to go out and meet larger community, which will open up relationships for you. And these relationships are going to be pleasant one because there's no negative card in this bunch of four cards. So I definitely feel comfortable to say that these relationships or this one particular relationship would be very comfortable, and followed by Nine of Pentacles shows that it would be a long term relationship, and also it would be a fruitful relationship, and it will bring you a lot of material gains, maybe knowing this person, getting into professional or physical or uh, any kind of emotional relationship. I definitely see that there might be a chance for physical relationship for some of you because first house being involved, body being involved, but it could be emotions also. Seeing this card here, I feel there is emotions. So I definitely see either of it or both of it. Uh, but whatever the kind of relationship is, it brings you a lot of material opportunities. Maybe this person is well connected and will connect you with the right set of people who can help you in your profession, who can help you to increase your finances, who can help you to grow in your life. Then we have Page of Swords, Six of Pentacles, and the Tower card. What I'm seeing here is that also during the end of this week or maybe towards the middle of the week, you are breaking a lot of taboos around you, and you are also organizing your mind, all the ideas, and you are filtering all the clutter from your mind, and you are also accumulating a lot of patterns. Like you are creating patterns that this idea and this idea belong together, and I should work on these two ideas right now, and the next four ideas belong together. Maybe I'll work on them in the following few weeks once I finish with this, and then the rest of the ideas, I think they are too time consuming, I'll look up to them later. Something is going on in that way so that you can interact with this person whom you are meeting during this week in a more meaningful way in the coming weeks. You are quite comfortable in that way, and you are trying to organize yourself. Then we have Eight of Earth, Eight of Pentacles coming again in your card, followed by Justice, and followed by Seven of Waters. This card was also wanting to come Six of Waters. So what I'm seeing here is that definitely end of hardship, end of hardship in a way that you are receiving justice to fulfill your ambitions, fulfill your childhood ambition, something that you always wanted to do as a child, but because of the circumstances in this world, you could never focus on those things, and you only focused on what others expected from you. Now is the time that justice is going to happen. So, in the coming year 2023, you would be doing something big which was your childhood ambition? As a child, you always cherished that I would grow up and do something like this, and those things would come as an opportunity, and you will be able to do that to find your final destination and to find that emotional satisfaction. So that's your reading pile one. I hope this was useful to you. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to have a personal reading with me, visit my website astralluck.com. The link is given below. See you soon. Bye bye. Namaste. Pile two. If you have chosen Desert Passage, this is your reading. What I'm seeing here is that you know that your next few weeks are a little tough, but you also know that going through this tough path in next few weeks, you are definitely reaching somewhere big, somewhere you was supposed to receive all the gifts after that. You know that this would be a lonely path, this would be a tough path, there would be a lot of criticism, there would be a lot of harsh environment, but still you have a confidence in yourself. That is good. What I'm looking here is that you have all the supportive resources within your own self to move forward in this direction. With that energy in my mind, I'm shuffling your cards to find out more details. What is this path leading you to in this week and in the following weeks? In the meantime, if you want to have a personal reading with me, you can visit my website to astralluck.com. The link is given below. But more importantly, I have posted a pick a card reading, which is about mind, body, and soul. I found that very accurate for my present uh, time, and I want a lot of people to watch that because it would be a very useful reading for a lot of you. And somehow I felt that this card was coming out, so I want to read this card, and then we will get into the other cards. You have Six of Earth, Six of Pentacles. Next few weeks would be a week for you to either receive a lot of things or give away a lot of things to fulfill a karmic balance. Maybe you have given a lot in the past and you have not received much in return, or it would be the other way around. But nevertheless, next few weeks would be difficult. Even receiving would not be easy because if you are taking something you from others, people might see that you are opportunist or you are blackmailing someone. They'll come up with all reasons to justify why you are getting so much success. It won't be easy, and it would be you will feel that you are left alone to deal with a lot of things. But if you have to give away things, don't hesitate. Just give away things. You would receive more recognition than ever after a few weeks. You have Yod, the card of destiny in this deck, which is pointing back that either you're going to receive a lot of gifts or you will have to give away few things, which is destined. It is part of this karmic equation. You have to go through that to find your success. And then we have Jupiter, speculation, and moon practicality. What the cards here are saying here is that uh, Jupiter in Cancer is exalted from the Vedic astrological point of view. So your emotions would be quite high, but those emotions would also be your strength to handle things. Speculation, on the other hand, I'm not very sure why this card is named here speculation, but I'm taking more of astrological aspects of this to understand this card. What I'm seeing here is that somewhere you would feel little turbulent in terms of emotions, but then with the practicality card Moon in Capricorn, I'm definitely seeing here is that you are very clearly practical. You would keep emotions away for some reason, because Cancer here, Jupiter in Cancer is also ruled by Moon. So, Moon under the influence of Capricorn energy and being more practical, in your case, although your emotions are overwhelming right now, you still would just take the most practical offer in front of you and you would just go with it. Then we have travel, journey, path, location. Seeing this card, which was also showing a certain kind of travel, some of you traveling would be very much possible, and it would be a tough travel in the sense that you cannot expect your friends to travel with you. You might have to travel alone, and it could be a kind of journey which you would remember for a lifetime as a lesson for your life. It would not be like a very simple travel. It would bring some kind of emotions. It could bring some kind of uh, how do I say, some kind of love and affection, and also some kind of frustration. We have thief, we have despair, we have journey, again third card of travel, and then we have marriage. Okay, somebody is going to take away something from you, gladly give that away, because they are going to take away all the burdens from you. They think that the burdens that you are carrying on your shoulder right now are pure gold and they want to steal it away. But they don't understand it's a burden, and you would gladly give that burden away during a travel, and then you would find someone who actually belongs with you, and something like a long term relationship. Definitely not marriage for everyone, but yes, it is a marriage for those people who are seeking it. But you will find someone with whom you can develop a long term business association or long term uh, any kind of collaboration, friendship, uh, live in relationship, or marriage, whatever you are seeking right now, whatever you are ready for right now in life. Then we have temperance, we have the sun, and then we have 10 of rods with the judgment. See, three major arcana cards, all positive with 10 of rods, which I, seeing these two cards, thief and despair, I immediately saw somebody lifting those 10 of rods from your shoulder and taking it away, thinking that these rods are made of gold, but they are not made of gold. They are only frustrating things on the back of your shoulders. Somebody is going to take all that frustration away from you. Very clearly, the judgment card is pointing towards that the sun is bringing more light and temperance is bringing more balance in your life. So, definitely, somebody is taking away all the frustration, tensions from the back of your shoulder, and you are getting some kind of relief. And if there is a physical travel, it might have during uh, happen during that physical travel. So don't hesitate to go on that travel. Again, Five of Pentacles, Judgment coming twice in your reading, and Nine of Wands. What I'm seeing here is that somebody is leaving you out there in cold to find out things for your own self, but then the universe is putting all the guards to protect you from that cold, unpleasant thing. So even in travel, somebody is trying to push you in a corner. They have to fight through all the boundaries that the universe has created for you. So you don't have to worry a lot about it. Then we have Eight of Swords, the World card, and Page of Swords. So what I'm seeing here is that you are letting go of self created boundaries also. You are ending them, and you are ending a lot of things which was unorganized in your life, a lot of things that always pulled you down. You are finding new paths for yourself, and you are walking on those paths with confidence, with a lot of liberation. What I'm seeing here is that uh, Eight of Swords was a kind of energy where you would walk on a path out of fear that I'm expected to walk on this path, otherwise everything else will collapse. But now that fear is gone, and you know that there is a different path which is meant for you, and you want to walk on that path very clearly and very uh, how to say this very clearly and very in a very meaningful way, without worrying about why and how and when is almost like in the coming few weeks, but how and why you won't be worried about it. You will just walk on the path to get what you want. So that's your reading pile two. If you want to have a personal reading with me, visit my website astralluck.com and we'll take it up from there. I'm looking forward to meeting you in person or through this community here on YouTube. Thank you for watching this video. Until next time, bye bye and namaste. Pile three, if you have chosen Distant Thunder, this is your reading. Clear the air. What I'm seeing here is that something is changing somewhere which is not in your personal life, but it might be somewhere in your close vicinity. Maybe some coworker is going through a change, or something else is changing, especially someone who is privileged in your environment. Some privileged person in your environment is going through a change, and that is bringing a lot of clarity for you, and it is also bringing a lot of opportunities for you. Wonderful. So with that energy in my mind, I'm shuffling the cards to bring more clarity on this message of distant thunder. And I somehow feel that there was someone very privileged in your environment who had created some kind of roadblocks for you in some aspect of your life. And that is coming out very clearly that they have created a roadblock, some kind of internal truth is going to come out. Something would be spoken, some truth would be spoken by someone to bring more clarity for you. It could be an unpleasant truth that it would be difficult for you to believe that this person was the culprit, or this was the reason for my slow growth or stagnation, which you find it very difficult to accept. While I'm shuffling the other cards, I want you to watch this video, Mind, Body, and Soul reading. Pick a card reading. It was a very beautiful reading that I posted a couple of days back. Not a lot of you have watched that, but I found it very useful, and I feel that a lot of other people can watch that and take the benefit of that reading. So I request you to watch that. So let's get started with this reading. You have three cards coming out: South Node, Life's Debts, Sun Spirit, and Sixth House Routine. This is unexpected surprise. What I would say, unexpected surprise in your workplace where somebody has to pay you back in a very unpleasant way. And you yourself are very disgusted that things had to go so low, and you somehow feel that now things are getting better after that. But yeah, the feeling initially when you get to know that somebody has done this, and now they have to repay you back, you definitely feel very low and that it was unexpected, but it's a surprise now, and you have to deal with it, and you have to move forward with it, taking that repayment. Uh, we have Saturn in Taurus, ostentation. What I'm seeing here is that you are moving from a phase of stagnation to a phase of moving forward with lot of blessings, lot of divinity, and lot of uh, happiness. What I'm seeing here is that also maybe somebody has tried to pull you down with their influence or their for some of you it might be black magic. I don't want to emphasize black magic. I know it exists, and I know that it's difficult to prove that somebody has done some kind of black magic on you or anyone, but or it is they are influential people and they have used their influence to pull you down. But now is the time for them to pay back, and they would pay you back in some or other way. Then we have egoism, which is Mars in Leo. What I'm seeing here is that because if you see Leo is ruled by Sun and you have the Sun card here from the astrology cards, what I'm seeing here is that somewhere you would be placed as a head of something. Now, some kind of responsibility would come on your shoulders, which would bring a lot of uh, esteem, a lot of self esteem for you, lot of pride for you, and they are putting some kind of warning for you here that don't allow this pride to ruin your future, because there is a thin line where you can constructively use this pride for uplifting your future or destroying your future. That's what they're saying here. So be careful. We have food, nutrition, relationships, and health. It's directly, again, sixth house really also relates to your health routine. So take care of food and health issues. That is very straightforward interpretation of this. But also connecting back to the egoism card, what I'm feeling here is that try to have more natural food in a way that it's my personal observation, my own personal diet. When I eat a lot of frozen food and lot of food which are pre-processed with lot of chemicals, like 2 minutes noodles, easy to cook food, those kind of food actually mess up with my system, and it makes me very tired, and I don't feel like to do anything. I don't feel like to do tarot readings, even if if I have eaten those kind of food and I'm trying to do astrology or tarot reading, I feel very drained. So try to avoid such kind of food. Uh, Make simple lentils, rice, or vegetables, and try to avoid meat. Other than that, what I'm going to tell you is that uh, when you are possessed by that pride, don't let go of the relationships that you had in the past, even if those relationships were not the kind of people, or the people relationships were detrimental, or those people actually created troubles for you. Don't let them go. Now is the time for you to use these people for your benefit. Don't let them go and be alone to find new people. These people, you know now them very well. Use them for your benefit. That's what this card is telling here. So don't let the relationship get destroyed. Then we have distant horizons. We have mature woman and message of concern. So there is a woman who would speak to you or send you a message, email, WhatsApp, or a written note, uh, a mature woman, and I'm definitely a woman of senior stature to you. Even if she's younger in age, she holds a senior position in the community, in the workplace to you, and she would communicate about a long term issue that is getting resolved, or a long term plan that you are part of. And that communication will help you to move forward in life more clearly and more in an organized way. That's what I'm seeing here. Five of Rods, pointing back to the privileged person who has created a lot of trouble in your life. The Nine of Rods, you are protected from the troubles that this person has created. Then Two of Swords. Now you have two paths, either to leave this person and move forward in life, or to have this person and use this person for your benefit. And then Hierophant. Uh, what the cards are recommending is that use this person for, you are confused to leave this person or use this person. The cards are telling that this person will accept your superiority, and this person will allow you to lead him or her in the organization or friendship or whatever it is. So use this person for your benefit. Don't let this person go, because you will have to replace that person in some other capacity from with the new person, and you don't know how, when and how you will find a new person, and whether this person would be uh, a devil or an angel. You don't know, but right now you know that the person in front of you is the devil, and you have a strategy to deal with this devil, and you can control this devil. So that is what the cards are telling here. So you have Hangman, Four of Pentacles, and Eight of Wands. Wonderful. What I'm seeing here is that this person who has slowed down your uh, growth in life, has stopped all the resources towards you, is somehow getting eliminated, and all the resources that this person had are just coming towards you very quickly. Now you have Two of Swords again. So Two of Swords followed by Nine of Swords and Ace of Water. So what I'm seeing here is that there would be a bit of confusion for you in this week, whether how to handle this unpleasant surprise, which anyhow is going to give you a lot of benefits in long term, but dealing with that a person whom you trusted was always digging up a hole for you and pushing you down every day, that is something it is very difficult for you to accept, and you are super confused. It will give you some kind of sleepless nights, but then very quickly you'll bounce back to find some kind of emotional satisfaction that the kind of repayment that you're getting now is very handsome, like more than you ever expected, and you are quite happy with that, and you want to look forward. So, this is the kind of energy that you are going to deal with in this week. I hope this was meaningful for you. Do let me know. Leave a feedback, leave a comment below. If you want to have a personal reading with me, visit my website astralluck.com. The link is given below. Until next time, bye bye and namaste. Pile 4, if you have chosen these two cards, Overcoming Obstacles and Joy and Delight, this is your reading. What I'm seeing here is that right now you are on the edge where somebody has already attacked you and you don't know which way to go. But then there is a certain angelic being somewhere protecting you and is also uh, helping you to come out of this a narcissistic attack on you, and you are overcoming all of that, and you are opening up to new possibilities in life, which is quite friendly and quite happy for you. So future looks very good. The present this week might be very tensed for you. You don't know how to handle it, but then the future is quite happy for you. With that understanding, I'm shuffling all the cards in front of me to find more r- ideas how to deal with this attack that you might encounter this week. And in the meantime, I just wanted to promote one of my video because I really found it very useful. Because what I do is that I never read the cards with one pile assigned to me in my mind, because I get too excited about that pile, and I mess up the reading. So later, when I have uploaded the video, I just decide throw a die, and then because I already know all the four piles what is the reading, so I'll allow a dice to decide which pile it is, and I was pleasantly surprised. It was so accurate for me. uh, so I felt that a lot of people should watch that, and for some reason I did not get enough view on that, and that is fine because I sometimes get even less views for some piles, and I don't bother to promote it. But this one was so accurate, I felt that you should watch that. So if you have missed it, please try that video. Messages from Mind, Body, and Soul. So these two cards also wanted to say something to you. Forward movement to wish fulfillment. Oh, that attack would be a blessing in disguise. This person will expose himself or herself after attacking you, giving, creating a path for you to move forward towards wish fulfillment. Wonderful. So I look forward to what happens in your life. If you can, please let me know. You have Chiron, the card of healing. Again, this is again an indication that somebody would attack you, and there are angelic beings protecting you to give you all the healing and bringing all the resources for you in future. Then we have Principle, Jupiter in Sagittarius. What I'm seeing here is that you are about to get a lot of responsibilities for your, because you are capable, not because you somebody attacked you and they want to compensate for that. No, you are capable. That's why they're going to give you a lot of responsibilities, and you are also someone who has a lot of patience, not to create panic in others or for your own self. You have a balanced energy, and you know when to fight back and when to stay calm. And because of these kind of uh, energies that you have demonstrated, what I'm seeing here is that the person who has attacked you is diminished to being no one, and you have been coronated as the new king or the queen in your environment. Wonderful. The themes are quite similar in few piles. I don't know why. If you were attracted towards other piles, also please watch them because it might be more details coming out for you. But I don't want to encourage you to one specific pile because they are quite similar today. Saturn in Leo, generosity. You have been gone through a lot of harsh judgment, unnecessary harsh judgment in some cases, and some cases it was, yeah, you had to go through that process, but some places you were like put into a lot of unnecessary harsh judgment. But now what is happening is that you have to be compensated for that unnecessary harsh things that were done to you, said to you, or created obstacles for you. So now you would be supported by a lot of people in a very generous way. So don't judge those people that at a certain point in time in the past they were rude to you, because the energies were like that in the sky that were making them rude towards you. But now suddenly the energies in the sky are making them very positive towards you. So don't judge the person, but take advantage of it. That's the only message that I can give you seeing that card. Then we have red, passion, and survival. So I think the other card also wanted to come out. Reaching for your dreams and autumn, abundance and preparation and harvest. What I'm seeing here is that by the time you reach in autumn in the northern hemisphere, or somewhere in April next year, for everyone, whether you are in northern hemisphere or in southern hemisphere, whenever you're watching this video, in the coming autumn, what is going to happen is that you would find your dreams being served to you in a meaningful way. And like in the past, because you were constantly being attacked, you were only in the survival mode or doing the bare minimum, because you didn't want to come out more visible person, because the more visible you are, more attacks you would get. But now you are moving away from that survival energy to living your dreams kind of energy in a very beautiful way. And this will happen by the time of autumn, but something will get triggered on that path during this week. Then we have mature man, concern, and high honor. So typically, it is a mature man when it is a mature man, a man who is of a certain age, who is more experienced, who is more capable than you, is concerned, why have you not received your honor yet? And this person would do something big to turn things around in your environment to give you the honor that you actually deserve. This card wants to come out first, but uh, okay, something is holding you back till now, something was holding you in the cage, and then we have Ace of Rods, we have Seven of Pentacles, and the Strength card. So something new which is created by a mature man, some kind of new opportunity that is being created by a mature man for you, is helping you to come out of the clutches of the devil, and is giving you a new opportunity, Ace of Pentacles, and you will have to work hard with that opportunity that is being given to you and demonstrate your complete strength for what you know, how you know, how much you can achieve, how much you can put in hard work. You have to demonstrate your skills very clearly, and you have to demonstrate that skill and then wait. Two of Wands is feeling that wait for the other person to react, especially this mature man. Uh, has to react. And while you are waiting for your reaction, don't get offensive, don't get defensive, don't get in a way where if this person comes back with certain amount of criticism, don't get too caught up with that criticism and don't take it too personally. Pick up the pieces that you can immediately work upon and correct yourself and leave the other things behind, because with time you will understand how and when to correct few other things. But don't get very defensive and dismiss this mature man from your environment, because this mature man is going to be very instrumental for your growth in the coming future. This person is going to give you a lot of recognition, would make open doors for you a lot at many places, and you would learn a lot of things. Then we have Four of Earth and Page of Earth with the Magician. What I'm seeing here is that you hold a lot of creative energy inside you. You are a very scholarly person. You have a lot of creative energies and you have a lot of potential for success. Because of certain circumstances in the past, you definitely could not tap into that creativity or use that creativity to build up a future for yourself in the way you wanted to create that future. But now things are changing in the sky, changing in your environment. Things are changing everywhere for helping you to tap into those resources and bring them out and being successful. And also, you have now a lot of creative freedom. Whatever you do now is up to you with that creative freedom. There's no one holding you back or pulling you down. So that's your reading, pile 4. I hope this was useful for you. If you want to have a personal reading with me, visit my website astralluck.com. The link is given below. See you soon. Bye bye and namaste.